You are now listening to the Full Sport Press podcast, featuring hosts J. Hove, Weezy, Jeff, and Coach Locke. Please enjoy the show.
Yes, sir. Gang's all here.
Yes,
Shout out Coach Locke.
I'm back from PTO.
Back in PTO.
Ain't nothing wrong. I ain't got no more PTO, Jeff.
Yeah,
you might be out.
Yeah.
You might
You
be
was
out.
more PTO than you got doc.
That's what it's there for. I'll lend you some of mine. I'll lend you a couple of my days. Get you through there. I know how I can be.
The floating PTO right there.
Woo, floating holiday.
Well, and when he took PTO, he took PTO. You hear me? Cameraman. Weezy took that PTO and he used every hour on the hour that PTO.
Yes,
That's
I cut emails off and everything.
I see.
Yeah, you do not disturb.
Yeah, you D&D.
Out of office.
D&D Weezy. What you got this week, Jeff?
I got nothing.
Oh, Jeff.
Nah, they're getting bad. The suggestions are horrible. I need better suggestions. Yeah, it's all bad.
Oh, man.
Florida wide open too, guys.
Florida wide open?
was
Yeah.
wide open.
Yeah.
Don't go there, George.
You got a microphone.
Don't go there, Jay. It's wide open.
You ain't got to worry about me. You the one that don't need to be down there.
True. I was masked up
Stevie.
a little bit.
Stevie.
Novak.
Extevia. Stevie.
Stevie.
You guys ready to get to it?
Let's do it, man.
Let's get it. Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports related news and topics. I'm J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
We's in the building. Say what's up, Weezy.
What it do?
Cameraman, how you doing, brother? 2 thumbs up on this 4th of July holiday, man. Happy 4th of July.
Yes,
everybody.
sir. You gonna pop some firecrackers?
Nope.
Not at all.
When's the last time you popped fireworks, Jeff?
Man, we were in college.
College.
I actually popped them myself.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, nah.
Y'all
just throw bottle rockets.
Nah.
You put them in a glass bottle, let them go up.
No, we wouldn't put them in a glass bottle, but I mean, we wasn't throwing fireworks at people.
Not at people. I'm just saying, throw them out
There's
your
a
hand.
microphone.
I'm using a microphone. I've seen people have full-fledged firecracker wars growing up.
Yeah, no,
those
for
are some
sure.
sick individuals right there.
For sure.
Yeah.
The longevity of those people. How those people doing right now?
Guarantee they're mostly felons.
Yeah, for sure. Most definitely. Episode 375.
That was very judgmental.
Oh, no, for sure.
No, I can run down the list.
Yeah, for sure.
Man,
He tell you some of those people, you be like, oh, I remember him.
Yeah,
for sure.
Wow.
Episode 375, man. We're here to
Shout out to
speak
y'all,
on the
though.
pros and cons of college athletes finally being paid.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
You better damn know it.
You better damn believe it.
Let's kick it off, Jeff. What you got best of the week?
Man, my best of the week. Versus, man. I've been saying since Versus started, there were 2 people I thought was going to be a tough out for anybody. I said E40, E40 Shine, and I said Keith Sweat. Oh, people laugh when I said Keith Sweat.
No, they didn't,
Yeah. Oh, somebody's laughing right now. He's laughing right. See?
Oh, you talking about the cameraman?
Yeah,
Okay.
Cameraman laughed. There's other people who laughed when they listened to the show.
Yeah.
Keith don't want to see Bobby. Keith don't want to see this person. Keith served up an ass whooping.
Yeah,
on
no,
Versus
for
the
sure.
other night.
He sure did.
He served up a
He
good
sure
old
did.
fashioned ass
I
whooping.
know for sure.
Yeah.
That was a good Old Testament.
Yeah, Old
Yeah.
Testament ass
Yeah,
whooping.
for sure.
That's a good one.
They
He knew it too.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He knew it the whole time.
He was ready for that. He's
Yeah.
been trained for that.
Oh, God.
That was his moment.
He was
He
waiting on it.
wasted it on Bobby though. He should have had a better contest right there.
But Bobby was the legend. That's what they say.
Yeah, Bobby supposed to be
Bobby-
the legend.
Bobby the King R&B.
Bobby was the king.
And I know.
Nah, you got to bring up somebody else. And you know, because that's my best of the week. Because he played that Thug Lovin', baby. Yes, sir. He jumped off that thing.
Oh, he jumped off that
And I
thing.
know you're getting bored dealing with him.
Oh my God.
Hey, boy. Yes, sir. I was waiting on that. People sleeping on that record. They said it wasn't going to be played. Guess what?
That's a big boy
video.
Hey.
The 10 seconds in that video, him hopping off that helicopter.
Man, guess what? Hey, guess what they said at the beginning? All we need is a beat.
All we need is a stage, dog.
All we need is a stage. That's it. Shit, we're getting bored. Don't get bored with him now. What you got, Weezy? Best of the week, bro.
Best man, a little vacation, man. A little good time in the sun. Got my feet wet a little bit, you know. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I saw your feet out on Instagram.
Yeah. Let's talk about that.
No, we're not.
Okay,
for sure.
all right.
We're not gonna talk
I
about it. It
know.
is what it is.
You had your feet out.
I got a couple of messages about that.
It is what
My
it
dog
is.
got his feet out in the sand. That's
Hey.
what's up. It's good stuff though, man.
Enjoy yourself.
Can't complain about it now when they see it. You hear me?
Yeah, talk
for
to
for
him.
sure. As long as they don't
to
get
him.
It's all out there.
As long as they
No,
don't
you're
get
getting bored dealing with them.
Hey, you gonna miss it now. You gonna miss it. Woo, worst of the week, Jeff. What you got, buddy?
Man, just check on your people.
Yeah.
Just check on your people.
Yeah, just check in all situations,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Most definitely.
You don't know what somebody going through. It's rough out here for a lot of people.
For sure.
And you'll get some surprising stuff from people you really care about, people you got love for, and you'll hear things about them. But just check on your people, man.
Yeah, for sure. You put a Coach Lock right there.
I didn't go into
It went
detail.
south.
You wouldn't dip it down?
Yeah, it went dip it down.
I could have. went all the way with all the information.
Oh, I know.
No.
I know. What you got, Jeff? I mean, Weezy, what do you have? Worst of the
He
week?
threw you off, didn't he?
Yeah, and I was sad, man.
What's with man? The hot weather this week in the city, man.
Yeah.
It's been hot, dude.
Yeah.
Like two showers, hot.
Yeah.
Damn,
If you outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's
hot.
that, past 7 p.m. That's when I'm pulling up. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah. It's that weather.
That's that Husky Nation carries a towel.
Ooh,
Wherever
white
we
towel.
go. White towel. Wherever
White
we go,
towel.
baby.
When is it going to transition to a color towel?
It's not as
It ain't-
cool.
it ain't-
It's
it's
not as
OG.
cool. You
They're
got
white.
multiple white towels just laying around. You stole them from the wild when you were trying to get in shape. You know what I'm saying? That stuff happens.
Yeah, that white
Damn,
towel OG.
Yeah.
Yeah, white towel, definitely OG. My worst of the week is Jada Pinkett Smith. Man, just stop. Just stop what you're doing, man.
Please.
You know what I'm saying? I know Tupac is still alive in Cuba, but you gonna make me find out, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Will ain't gonna be able to take too much of this.
Yeah,
Man.
he's
Why
sooner or
you
later.
doing that,
Man,
man?
you got a loving husband, man. I
Yeah.
feel sorry for Will, for real, man. She's being disrespectful at this point.
Yeah.
Nah, for real.
But can we blame this one on her or was that Napoleon?
Nah.
Napoleon got to take that to his grave.
You know what that is.
Uh-oh.
Y'all know what that is. And I know you're getting bored dealing with Will.
Man, shout out to Verse. Shout out to Versus. Shout out to Bobby Brown. Shout out to Ja Rule, man.
Shout out to y'all. All we need is a stage.
All we need is a stage, dog.
That's it. That's it.
What she missed, Jay?
Hey,
That
hey, she missed that.
You up, Jeff? You up, Jeff?
That thug love. Oh man. Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, Beyond Pod, YouTube, and of course the SoundCloud page to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP. Just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast.
And don't forget to support the Real Family Patreon page. It features Full Sport Press, On Deck TV, fresher than your average, and much, much more. Be on the lookout to join the team, man. Support the team. Support the real. Jeff.
Yes, sir.
You have 10 good wrestling seconds.
Oh yeah.
Let's start the clock.
All right, guys. So we know Marv Albert is retiring after the Eastern Conference Finals in the NBA, right? It might be, as the cameraman says, might be glue gun time for another famed announcer.
Jim Ross?
Yeah, man. So Jim Ross is known for his WWE calls, some of the greatest matches of all time. Jim Ross is now in AEW, right? For the third time since he's been on AEW, he is signed off. Thank you for watching WWE. Or calling somebody the WWE champion.
Mm-hmm.
And he did it live on TV again. People are calling for AEW to make a move because obviously Jim is not focused.
Mm.
Jim is a great one. He's
One of the greats.
One of the
it
greatest.
just happens, man.
But nah, for real, listen, it happens. That happens
It
to the best.
happens, but that's your competition, and you work there, and you did great things there. Obviously, your mind is elsewhere.
Yeah, but it happens though.
Yeah. 3 times on live TV.
Yeah,
Come
it
on,
happens.
man. You know what I'm saying? You're in a relationship, man. You know what I'm saying? You doing that thug
Yeah,
love.
you do.
Hey, man.
You can't be saying the wrong name at the wrong time.
you
You're saying the wrong name.
Yeah.
That's all I'm
Nah,
saying.
but, hey,
You're saying the wrong name at the wrong
Yeah,
time.
most definitely.
Please make sure you tune in each and every Thursday to the 808s and Chair Shots podcast. Myself, my co-host Neek. Shout out to Neek, man. Please don't forget, you may not like it, but your auntie, she loves wrestling.
Right.
Most definitely, man. And tweet us the questions
What you gonna do?
throughout the week
Wrong
at Full.
name?
Come on, man. Tweet us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend
To tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
that the Revolution Will Be podcast. Before we get started the first half, Weezy, do you have a yellow box of Cheerios award recipient for the listener?
This week's award recipient is Dabo Swinney.
Most definitely, man. As college football begins its new era, in which athletes can profit from their name, image, and likeness, some 7-year-old comments from Jeff's favorite coach, Dabo Swinney, suggesting that His player compensation has been taking on a new life. Dabo said, and I quote, "I would walk away from a $93 million contract if college football players ever got paid." Well, today is the day. Today is the day. The week is the week, buddy. You be a man of your word, like the good Christian man you claim to be. But Dabo doubled down, did some walking back, said his only priority is to ensure that compensation is tied to academics, and he's excited for the future of college football. End quote. the good old minister Dabo Swinney back in his bag.
We know. This may be the third time Dabo has gotten this box of Cheerios.
Hey, man.
Yellow box.
Hey, no, for sure.
This may be the third time.
Yeah,
they're all deserving because he got it when he said that statement right there, and he definitely deserves it for walking it back this time.
I'm walking back.
Yeah, no.
Nah, you just say I'm gonna keep continuing to get these checks, but this ain't right.
Yeah, say that.
Yeah,
that's what you really mean.
You can't say that.
Yeah,
that's what he means.
That's what he means.
That's what he mean, but he can't say that.
You better.
That's what he
It's
means.
gonna mess up the check.
Hey,
yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. Now, Weezy, how you gonna get that out to Dabo?
I might give it out to him snail mail, man.
The snail mail,
because he got plenty of them.
Oh, okay.
I know we
collection. Yeah, that's your man. You done got cool with Dabo.
No, that ain't my guy.
Got that so many
That ain't my
He
guy.
done recruited you.
Nah,
He done got you.
Nah,
Dabo got you.
I just ain't gonna waste my drone for that. I ain't gonna waste my drone for that.
Yeah,
and I ain't gonna send them boys out there.
Cause we sure got one that we're gonna talk about at the beginning of this first half. That definitely needs a yellow box of Cheerios.
Oh,
you need to deliver it right to Texas for sure.
Oh,
Speaking
man.
of Texas, it's hot.
as hell.
It's hot. It's hot.
It's Houston hot.
Yeah, it's Houston hot. And the only reason that you would need to make sure that things are cool, got to use that Manscaped. Now, we have some new stuff that is included in the premium package 4.0.
Yeah.
It is the cleanser, hair and body wash. Has anybody used the hair and body
Use
wash?
that on this week.
Okay, I haven't used it for my hair.
Yeah.
Definitely use it for the body.
Yeah.
Extreme.
Yeah.
Extreme. Yeah, extreme solid. You got to use that, Weezy. Got to use that.
I gotta give it
Yeah,
some
for
of
sure.
that.
Yeah, now
Now
you
different
got
kind of hair. I don't know if it's made for my hair. I don't know.
You talking about
The hair and body wash. I don't know if I want to use it.
Oh, you put it up top.
Yeah,
oh, okay. Hey, Jeff, I was about to say we
need to
in
do
the
that.
church tree.
Yeah.
But brother,
Yeah,
but brother, I didn't know.
we ain't doing that at all.
Hey, Cameron, was a slow turn.
Yeah, well, I was like, wait, we think I'm going.
No. We were going straight. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we good.
Just straight down 65 for sure. And get off on the wedge with exit. Listen,
Please.
ball deodorant as well. Coach Lock gas this. It's just okay.
Really?
No, I'm just
I like
joking.
it.
It's the
Yeah,
greatest.
okay, I'm gonna say, I like
I was
it.
joking. No, it's great. It's way better than what he said. You know, it keeps everything in order. You know,
That's
what I'm
a great
saying?
way of putting it.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
Ball
for sure.
deodorant.
Yeah, ball
I can
deodorant.
see that, man.
Please, you got to use that as well. And last but not least, the Reviver. Still kind of skeptical about toning my balls.
Keep them young.
What does that mean?
Yeah,
keep
we'll
young.
talk about it, most definitely. But you can get all of this and more if you go to manscaped.com. Use code FSP20 to get 20% off and free shipping on your entire order, man. Your balls will thank you. We will break down what the definition of a toner is once we finish up in the second half, for sure.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it, man. You guys ready to get started the first half?
Let's do it.
The first half is underway.
First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am Jay Holmes.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
Weezy, where can they find you on social media, my brother?
FSP _ Weezy on IG. And I'm at How Weezy on Twitter.
Sure. Holla at you. Jeff, what about you, brother?
I'm Jay Easley 84 across all social media platforms.
Most definitely, man. I'm Jay Hove on Instagram and Twitter. Let's have a conversation on Twitter, man. You know, Sons and Six conversations has been heavy.
It's been
And
happening.
for sure.
Oh, real quick about Twitter. Don't invite me to your Twitter rooms. I don't want to hear y'all talk on Twitter.
It's Twitter rules?
Yeah,
Oh, man,
I don't
Twitter
wanna hear
shit's
that.
popping.
I don't want to hear that. Yeah,
Am I?
don't invite me to that. Like, I'm never listening.
Yeah,
to
man, we
that.
got left out of that.
Yeah. Nah, you don't need to come back for that. Yeah. Don't invite me to that shit.
Okay. All right. Wow. All right. I learned something new. Like a
It's
basic-
like Clubhouse.
Clubhouse.
Yeah, chat
But
house
it's
all
Twitter.
over again.
Chat
Yeah,
house.
Twitter. Yeah.
Chat house. Chat house. Let's kick the things.
I almost got on TikTok this weekend.
To do a dance with.
Nah, I almost got on TikTok. We'll talk about that later, though.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Let's kick things off in the first half with some Olympic talk. 21-year-old American sprinter Sha'Carri Richardson, expected to be one of the biggest draws of the Tokyo Olympics, will miss the 100 meters at the games after accepting a 1-month ban for testing positive for cannabis, of all things, during her U.S. trials victory in June. The women's 100-meter event in Tokyo starts on July the 30th, 2 days after Richardson's ban ends. The adverse meaning that her Olympic qualifying results at the trials, which offer automatic places to the first 3 qualified athletes, are annulled. Now, Sha'Carri has a chance of still running the 4x1, considering that those will come a little bit later past her ban. The question I have for you guys, fair or foul for Miss Richardson being banned from the Tokyo Olympics?
If we're going by the rules, it's fair. It sucks. It sucks because we wanted to see this young lady put on a show. She's going to put on a show. And that's the marquee event of the Olympics every year. For me, is normally the 100, male and women. That's my favorite event each time. So it's going to suck that one of the marquee entries is not going to be there. So it's just weird with how this happened. The loss of her mother and everything like that. She mentioned she made a statement today. That she was doing that for coping with. She was as a coping mechanism. A lot of people who partake in the cannabis would say that's what they use it for as well. So sure. I don't know. I don't by the letter of the rule. I understand. I just don't like it.
Yeah, no, for sure. What about you, Weezy?
Man, I'm mixed emotions about that because I hate that for the young lady. Yeah. For real, I really do. But you laughing, dude?
No, I'm not laughing at that.
But saying. At the same time, you gotta know. You gotta look past your feet, man. You got no pun intended, but you gotta look past. You gotta know what's going on.
Most definitely, man.
You gotta know what's going on, man.
It's clear that she ingested that weed when she was in Oregon during the trials, where recreational weed is legal, man.
True.
Amongst a lot of different things in the state of Oregon, which is really weird. But many questions then, came up why she was suspended. But you got to know the rules. You know the rules. You know they're going to test you when you're leaving Oregon. You have to stay sober for a week past that, and you will be able to cash in at 21 years old with the most money you'll ever cash in your life. 4 years is a long time, man. A lot that can happen in those 3-4 years. I've seen people qualify, actually compete in Olympics, in the next Olympics. They're not even running anymore, so anything can happen. But it sucks. You have these rules. You got to follow them. Yeah. But she's a point of reference for this. I think God used her as a point of reference to say, hey, some future athletes looking at her and it's like, all right, I got to figure this out. Yeah. Sha'Carri is, 21 years old. She has a lot of life to live, and she'll be back. But, Hov did that. So hopefully you don't have to go through that, man.
Shout out to Nike. Nike standing by her as well, saying that, they're not going to do anything like drop her or nothing like that. Yeah. They're going to honor her contract. So shout out to Nike for doing that.
The only thing about it sucks. She's going to capitalize, she was going to capitalize on so much money, man, in this, span of 30 days. And it's just going to suck, man, because after that, man, I've seen so many of these people, Safa Powell's, Justin Gatlin, who's still racing, who'll be in the Olympics.
Still running?
Yeah. 38 something years old, still running.
At a high level too.
At a high level. Still moving.
Still moving.
But everybody's not that lucky. We've seen people be one hitter quitters, man. So prayers up to her, man. Godspeed, and hope she can get past this for sure. Guys, do you see the Olympics changing the rules in 2020? When is it? 2024.
Yeah. Well, once it becomes more legalized, they gotta get with the program.
One thing we got to factor in about this is a world games. Like, this is the world. So, yeah, America may push towards something like this, but you look at countries like China or Japan that don't have a democracy in theory. Mm-hmm. They're not going for that. For their people just being. Now, they'll give them some regulated drugs. They give them some over-the-counter stuff to get them hooked on that.
Yeah, for sure.
They give you all the pills you want. Yeah, but as far as taking something like that kind of, ease your mind or help with your coping, and then they're not giving you anything.
Hell, you can't even, listen, in some countries, they're tripping about people wearing Black Lives Matter stuff.
Oh, well, the Olympics are tripping on that, too.
Yeah, so because it's a world game. Yeah. So, in turn, man, we'll see, for sure.
Let's keep it in the Olympics. Guys, what if I told you a 6-time All-Star, a 4-time All-WNBA, a number 1 pick, former Rookie of the Year, 4-time All-Defensive Team member, still in the prime, was left off of Team USA women's basketball team? How would you feel about that?
Hey, the gift that keeps on giving, man. USA basketball, I'll tell you that. Go ahead.
Well, that's exactly what happened to Nneka Ogwumike this week. very similar to what happened to Candace Parker in 2016. Now, she is currently nursing a knee injury that's going to keep her out for about a month and a half is what they say. But for her not to even be considered for this team, is it more than the knee injury, or are we reading too deep into this?
That's always more than a knee injury with USA basketball. They're fraudulent as hell over the years because BS, they disputed their players. They keep these players. It's 5. And I love UConn basketball. Gino's my favorite women's coach.
Yeah.
That's my favorite women's team. It's 5 women from UConn.
Yeah.
5, dog.
Yep.
2 of them, one's 39, one's 40.
Yep.
DT is Diana Taurasi.
Yes.
Is coming off of an injury.
Coming off of it.
Come on, man.
Yep.
It's something to that. CP, Candace Parker, said that in 2016, she said, I'm not playing in the Olympics no more after what happened.
Yeah.
So in turn, I get it. I know what's going on. It's bigger than Nino Brown.
It's
though.
definitely bigger than Nino Brown.
For sure.
Real big.
Nah, for sure. You can't. Candace Parker, still in her prime, bro. She's still playing at a high level.
Yeah.
NECA is the women's, is she the president?
She's the president of the WNBA
Come on,
Players
man.
Association.
Who did she play for in college?
Stanford.
Stanford.
Yeah.
I'll get her mixed up with the girl playing at Notre Dame.
Yeah, man. Just come on, man. She was a Team USA camp participant last 5 years, leading scorer the past year.
Only person to go to all meetings. She
an
was
MVP.
dedicated.
She's the only WNBA MVP that has never been on a U.S. Olympic team. Hey, man.
She wanted to play bad.
And she wanted to play. And Dawn Staley came out and said she was upset that NECA was left off, but the injury, she was forced, to kind of force her hand to do that. But
And to shoot Don some bill, Don had no say-so in the matter.
At
She's
all.
just the coach. She's literally just, she's appointed the coach.
yeah,
And they had no say-so in the persons who were selected for the team.
come on now. Come on now. It's bigger than Nino Brown.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Before we get started with halftime, let's talk some NBA. The NBA offseason just around the corner, just favorite time of the year.
Oh, yeah.
The biggest spotlight would definitely be on Portland Trailblazers star Damian Lillard. Amidst all the internal turmoil gone through ever since their playoff elimination, they have a new coach as well. Rumors have been swirling about Dame's future with the Blazers. He was spotted dapping up LeBron James. 2 were both in attendance at the Sparks, the Las Vegas Aces game. Found some time to extend some pleasantries during that action. Question I have for you guys. Should Dame Lillard take his talent elsewhere?
I think Dame's 2 years late on this.
Come on.
2 years late. He should have, if he could have forced his way out, it would have been 2 years ago. Now the ship be sinking. And he might as well go ahead and go down with the ship. But I will say this, Jay, we said this in pre-production. I've seen that smile on LeBron's face before. And if anybody can make it work, it's LeBron.
And Rob Pelinka.
Oh, my goodness.
Man, Rob Pelinka going to get it done. What you think, Weezy? That's your team.
LeBron, my guy.
Yeah, that's your team. Right?
I don't want to see Dame go, man. Because I'm tired of seeing hearing people like one of my co-hosts here. He had the most help in NBA history. I'm tired of hearing that.
I didn't say it.
No,
He says it all the time.
you say it.
That particular statement.
Who
was you.
originated the super duper team?
That was me.
That was but no. But you said LeBron has the most NBA help. He had the most help in NBA history.
He's only played with the most
I understand
help
that. I understand
in
that. But
NBA history.
That's just how the game goes.
That's not how the game goes.
Yeah. You can't win. One player can't win. They can't carry a team no more. Superstar can't carry a team. That's why Dame wants to leave.
Yeah, we're watching that right now. We're watching Trae Young. The kid's he's carrying that team.
He got lucky. I say he got lucky.
I mean, he got lucky, but I'm saying you just said nobody can do it. He's doing it. He did. Hey, Trae.
He getting lucky.
Giannis did get hurt.
Yeah.
Then before that, Embiid he got hurt. He got listen, but that happens with every.
He's hurt now too, though, right?
Yeah,
just to be real, he's hurt.
Yeah.
He's hurt now too.
Your bone is bruised right now in your foot.
But okay,
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay. Bone bruise
Yeah.
it sounds a lot easier than what it really is.
No, I agree.
Yeah. Maybe he probably should have played.
You damn right.
Game.
You
Oh my God.
He probably should have played.
Oh my God. Are you saying an injury is not as significant as they say it is?
Uh-oh.
Are you saying that?
You comparing a bone
Gosh,
bruise?
shoot.
No, I'm just. I just
Here
wanna,
we go.
Are you literally comparing a bone bruise to a torn ligament
no, I'm not saying that.
or a torn tendon?
See, I never said that. I'm asking you. Do you not think he's hurt as he say he is?
when I refer to that, right, I'm talking to a 6 to 8 month period when you're out of basketball or football, not 2 weeks.
Trae Young?
Man. But let me get back to
Hold on, Jay.
Uh-oh.
He's not out for 2 weeks. What are you talking about?
A bone bruise, you're out 2 weeks, bro.
He can't play. He's hurt.
Ah, man.
No, Jay.
No, bro, let me talk about Dame. So Dame is at the pinnacle of his basketball career, right? He has 4 years left on that deal, man. That Portland team
I'm flabbergasted.
is not going to be good enough. That Portland team is just not going to be good enough to contend with those. You know, he's a mid-major starting five, man. Let's keep it real. Good mid-major starting five, man. And he got to dip. You have to make a major trade, and I don't see anybody willing to leave their team in Portland to play.
Wow.
You know, with alongside Dame Lillard. Now he has to leave.
If you can keep CJ and somehow get Kevin Love, do you change your tune? If you keep CJ, get Kevin Love.
Kevin Love's gonna look good in these Olympics.
I agree.
Just you white.
I agree. You get Kevin Love, keep Covington. Do you like the team?
You're not keeping Kevin Love if you can. If
You're not keeping Covington.
Yeah.
If you somehow can do it.
What? I mean, let's think about this part of it. What, like, just getting rid of Damian Lillard? What's that do? If you're the coach, if you're the new coach, Chauncey Billups, how you feel about that? Getting your superstar. That's rough.
Chauncey Billups was about to be the head coach of the Cleveland Cavaliers until LeBron was like, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna shoot you some bail. I'm dipping. I'm going to LA. Don't take that job."
Yeah.
So I think he knows that Dame's going to be there at least for a year.
Yeah.
I think he can convince him to, you know, stick around for a year for sure. You know, you want to talk about Pat Bev?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. The dirtiest player in the NBA.
I give you that one.
Yeah.
What he did the other day.
Okay.
That's one of them things. Like, and that apology was weak. First of all,
it was after the fact.
Yeah,
it was after the fact.
After the fact means you should have kept it.
Yeah, you should have kept it.
He should have kept it.
Yeah, you should have kept it. This is the thing. Don't turn your back. And that's the only problem. If your person is like, if you do something like that, you're supposed to be a tough guy.
Right.
You would do that in their face. This is self-proclaimed tough guy. You gotta do it face to face. Don't wait till somebody turns their back. And Frank Kaminsky, I'm looking at you. Because you can't let your starting point guard get pushed like that, dog.
Yeah. Frank didn't want that.
This is the thing. Frank, you don't play. You can go off and literally steal off on Pat Bev.
Yeah, a good solid one, too.
And it won't affect nothing that's going on.
He might even get another contract.
Frank was scared.
Frank was terrified.
Yeah.
But to Pat Bev, that's one of them things. You do that, you supposed to get a phone call from one of the OGs. You should have pushed him with his back turned.
He did. That's why he sent that apology.
He got a call.
You can't do that, bro. That look funny in the light. You supposed to be tough. You from the South Side, Chicago, West Side, whatever. Yeah. Come on.
I seen Pat Bev in the club one time drinking a Budweiser in VIP. At least you know what he's dealing with.
Nah.
Tim's tied up.
I can't tell.
Tim's tied up.
He like a Brentwood cat to me.
It was a bad. Now I give us a bet on this though. He waited. He gave CP time to stand up.
He couldn't.
If you watch the video, he didn't push him and run away.
Well, of course, because it's 5 people in front of him, Jeff.
Yeah, it's that. Oh wait, I'm sounding like I'm giving him.
Yeah, no, you're not. I know you're not.
I don't want to sound like.
Yeah, I know you're not.
Yeah, but
that was a sucker move.
It was.
He
apologized.
Yeah.
CP will push you there though.
You said
CP will take you there. If we being real, CP
I said the dirtiest player. Pat Bev is the dirtiest. CP is a dirty ass player, but he does it
subtly.
No. He does it legal. It's legal dirtiness, dog. At least Pat Bev is out here. He getting tags. He doing crazy stuff.
Pat Bev hurting people.
Yeah. He broke my dog's nose.
He did.
Reaching.
Let me take his phone.
Halftime. You guys ready to start with halftime?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
We're at the midway point. Please enjoy all of the halftime festivities.
Halftime, in case you missed it. Coach Locke is back with another edition. Let's hear it, guys.
Back with another one. In case you missed it, swimming caps for natural black hair ruled out of Olympic Games. The swimming caps designed for natural black hair created by a black-owned brand would not be allowed at the Olympics. The hats made by Soul Cap, which previously partnered with Alice Deering, who last week qualified to become the first black female swimmer to represent Team GB at the Olympics, have been rejected by the International Swimming Federation, also known as FINA. Now, the official committee says, and I quote, elite athletes don't require caps of such size, end quote. The body said the caps did not fit the natural form of the head and to their best knowledge, the athletes competing at the international events never used neither required caps of such size and configuration. And Danielle Obi, the founding member of the Black Swimming Association, said the ruling underlined the inherent systemic and institutional inequalities around the sport. The original swimming cap, designed by Speedo 50, was created to prevent Caucasian hair from flowing into the face when swimming. Obi said the caps did not work for Afro hair, which grows up and defies gravity. She said, and I quote, "We need the space and the volume, which products like the Soul Caps allow for. Inclusivity is realizing that no one head shape is normal." Now, my question to you guys is, are the Olympics wrong for not allowing people to wear these caps? We know our hair grows different. It's a different texture. It's a different course. And you have to have caps on when swimming in the water so the water can flow and you can easily glide through the water. So once again, I ask you guys, did the Olympics get this right or did the Olympics get this wrong? It's your man, Coach Lott, checking out.
And we're back. Coach Lott is talking about the Olympics and how they're not favoring bonnets like Monique. What's up with that bonnet talk Monique is talking about?
Yeah, Monique was wild. I don't
You think so?
Not wild. I mean, it's a your elders feel that way.
That's not necessarily true. I'm gonna be real.
Your elders feel that way.
I'm gonna be real.
Well, be real.
When I see somebody in a bonnet, I'm looking like, why you got your bonnet on?
I'm with you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm with you. We're gonna get crucified for saying.
Am I wrong for that?
No, yeah, we were wrong. We're definitely gonna get crucified for saying that.
I'm saying,
I agree with you though.
as to what, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many different ways. Relax. There's so many different things you can put. You can put a hat. You can put the cool like little wrap thing.
Yeah, all that. I'm with all that.
You can do
just
all
not the
of
bonnet,
that.
though.
The bonnet. First off, you sleep in that.
Yeah.
So in turn, you getting outside air on the bonnet.
I'm sleeping on the plane. That's what they say.
Yeah.
I'm taking the early flight. I'm about to sleep on this plane, and I don't want my freshly laid Slade wrap.
Yeah, I guess
my
mean
bun.
you gotta get your hair
Not
done.
bun.
We
What's
don't.
it? Bob. I want my bob to be messed
This
up.
is the thing we don't know because
Yeah,
we
sure.
don't wear a bonnet.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah. God bless her soul. My grandma cuts women out for wearing bonnets around her.
Come on,
outside the house.
So what they say about when guys wear durags?
I'm with it. I'm not wearing my durag outside.
The durag
outside.
I'm gonna come
in
clean.
2021.
I used to wear that durag.
No, 2021.
No, I used to wear that durag. Listen, from the time I got in the house to the time I was leaving the house, dog. I used to be in that durag.
But you didn't walk out the door.
I ain't walk out the door in durag. Nah, man. I would go check the mail.
Yeah, that's different.
You never went to school with durag on, Jay?
Never went to school with a durag. Never did double headbands. There's some weirdos.
I did double headband.
I never did double headband.
I get it.
But there's a
I
clown
did double
that used to
headbands
wear
for like twice.
At TSU used to wear double headbands, and he's still a double headband wearing clown right now. I'll tell you who that was once we finish talking about this clown.
I hope you don't listen to the show.
I hope he do, because he's a clown.
Oh.
Anyway,
Double headbands was a time.
You know,
it was a 2-month time.
Let's get back to
Okay, you're right.
So with the Olympics, is this fair or foul? You know who wore that double headband? See? Clown, dog. He's still a clown.
Oh my god.
Real.
It's okay.
Foul,
So
man.
it goes back to earlier. It's the rule, and this I think Coach Locke kind of spoke this a little bit, but it's also an endorsement thing, and that's the thing that's not really being talked about. I think that's what the Olympic Committee is leaning on, is that you're also trying to make this like a statement as far as your endorsement deal and everything. And this is not Olympic. It's not an Olympic regulated hairpiece. So it sucks, but you know they got legislation for a reason.
Most definitely, that's what it's for. Weezy, when you go swimming, do you put on a bonnet or a head thing?
Nah.
Yeah, you growing your hair out though.
Yeah, I'm doing a little something with
You
it.
gonna do what? You gonna get the Travis Scott joints?
I might do something with it.
Little Chris Brown joints?
Might do something with it, man.
That's what's up.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for sure. You guys ready to get started the second half?
Man, let's do it.
Let's get it.
The second half is underway.
Second half, the monetization, college sports, man. Episode 375. Before we get started, I am J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
I'm Weezy. What it do?
July 1st was a big day, guys. It will forever be known as the day that amateurism died. Athletes will now have the chance to commercialize their likeness and take part in the billions of dollars that brands spend marketing in college sports. We are here to talk about how this will affect pros, cons, people that have already signed deals, biggest potential earners, all the above, man. Let's do this. Let's get it started with the deals that are already signed. There's a gang of them. It started off when we first put the grid together, and now it's just, but
it's out of control.
Right. Jeff, I will kick it to you. What do you think is the most significant deal that's been signed so far?
Can we verify this Hersey Miller
Yeah,
deal?
let's talk about
that's just the only one
That's
$2
only
million.
$2 million for a kid that ain't played in a game.
Yeah.
He ain't even had a legitimate practice. He ain't even went to school yet.
Yeah,
He hasn't started college courses.
He ain't took a team photo yet.
That's the only one I'm like, well, hold on. like let's just make sure this is. And I know it's probably a 4-year deal too, like a 4-year agreement.
Yeah.
So I get that.
It's broken down.
Yeah,
but
$500 a year, I guess. But
yeah.
Woo, that would move the needle, huh?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. What about you, Weez? You would say Hersey as well?
Hersey,
Yeah.
Derek King deal.
Yeah.
Derek King was working.
Yeah.
He got 4 deals done.
He was working.
Mackenzie Milton as well. Those boys.
That's my quarterback.
Those boys. Yeah, it's your quarterback.
That's my quarterback.
Hey, now, he's going to be good for y'all.
I hope.
Now, he's really going to be good for y'all.
hope.
He led that UCF team
Yeah,
to an undefeated season before he broke his foot.
he did.
So he was he was getting some draft looks, actually.
Yeah, only thing about him, he had 2 years off. He took 2 years off.
Yeah.
He got to bounce back.
I've seen it happen, though.
Yeah.
We see some people back.
We like old quarterbacks.
Yeah, sure do.
We like
Winky.
mature quarterback. You're right, Weezy. Mature quarterback.
Mature.
Seasoned QBs, if you will.
Yeah, season.
Yeah.
Little season, for sure. Before we get started, here are FSP's top 5 college athletes with the most to gain on their name, image, and likeness. The first person we'll talk about, Oklahoma quarterback Spencer Rattler, redshirt sophomore quarterback, led his Sooners to a 9-2 record last year. Instagram numbers, 377,000 followers. I can't say that, but what do you guys think about Spencer Rattler being number 1? Heisman favorite.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
He checks the boxes.
Yeah.
He checks the boxes. He already has the presence, the social media followers. That matters.
That matters.
That may be why Hersey got that 2 million. Never mind. But never mind. I'm not talking about nobody.
You see how I just skipped right over to Hersey because I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Good night.
Yeah,
man.
no,
I'm sorry, but so back to Spencer Rattler.
Mm-hmm.
Checks out the boxes. Box office player. We're tuning in to watch him play.
Yeah.
So if you got some money to spend on the college athlete, I can see why he's number 1.
What you think, Weez?
I mean, yeah, I'm cool with Hersey. I mean, I'm saying Hersey.
Yes.
I'm cool with Spencer Rattler getting that deal.
Yeah.
But I think it puts a different kind of pressure on him now.
It does.
Yeah, it's more. It's not just been a pressure. You're the number 1 recruit in the nation, and you're getting paid now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
So you're finna hear you getting paid all this money, and you know what I'm saying?
It's coming. We'll talk about that too.
Yeah, I mean, he was on the Netflix show QB1, so that gave him a little light. He's kind of used to it now. But to say that you're the Heisman favorite and you are potentially the number 1 earner in college athletics, it says a lot, man. It says a bunch. Moving on to Olivia Dunn, LSU gymnastics. She's just a social media phenomenon. She's the only athlete with 1 million followers on TikTok and Instagram. What about gymnastics? How can that translate? I know the TikTok part of it is the reason why she's number 2, but let's talk about the way that she can monetize herself.
TikTok, like you said, is probably the main thing. But Simone Biles was the pivotal moment for that because she became an internet darling. She became a social media darling. She was everywhere. Now, every gymnastics star or superstar post Simone knows where the line, the demarquee line is. They know where to go. So I think the sky's the limit as far as with this young lady here, simply because she has the internet following. Again, I'm going to mention that a lot today because that is the main catalyst behind a lot of these numbers.
Yeah.
So
I mean, in every number, now they look at your social media numbers and what you got going on. Yep. Moving on to Sharif O'Neal, LSU player. Son, Shaquille O'Neal, transferred from UCLA to LSU, taking a boost from his pops, 2.7 million followers. Now, this is a weird one because this kid doesn't even play.
Yeah.
And then they brought back the kid that was in front of him.
Yeah.
He's coming back to LSU next year, so he won't play another year.
Yeah. Name recognition.
For sure.
Name
recognition.
Yeah. I got Shaq's son down here coming down to my barbecue pit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what's going to happen. Name recognition is good money spent.
Keep in mind about this one, who his coach is. This is already a thing before this.
Wait.
Yeah.
Well, this is already yeah. This is already a thing.
Yeah.
I've seen Will Wade be caught red-handed and still get his job.
Man, still coaching. Still bringing in top recruits. Transfers.
He didn't got caught red-handed. I heard it on my own ears. I heard it. Is that it?
You did. Yeah, he did say that, didn't he?
Come on, man.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. Is that it? Man, moving on to the number 4 players, Bryce Young, Alabama football quarterback. You can plug him in as the QB1 at Alabama. Doesn't have the social media following, but he is QB1 at the, let's just face it, man.
Yeah.
The powerhouse of college football, man. So in turn, I think he'll take a meteoric rise because people don't even really know who he is right now. The day he starts QB1 at Alabama, everybody will know. So.
Oh man, just that third week after they beat Tennessee.
Yeah.
You know, he'll be on somebody's billboard at the car lot driving a Corvette.
I do you one better. I don't think it takes that third week. He's the QB1 of Alabama. As long as they are who they are in Tuscaloosa, you're like a god.
A god.
So you don't have to worry. But think if this was Tua. If this was Tua, like this kid, Bryce, it doesn't have to do anything. You're QB1 for Alabama. Until you play, you have not made a mistake. They have no bad film on you. Yeah. No. Please take my money, young man. Take my money.
Nobody knew who Mac Jones was before the week 1 season of college football last year.
Him and his power walk.
Now, that ain't the one that would have got paid. The one would have got paid was before him.
A.J. McCarron.
Oh, my God. He won 3, right? He won 3 there, right?
Yeah. A.J. McCarron was QB1 for damn near 5 years.
Yeah, he went 3. Yeah, that's nuts. The one.
Moving on to the next person on the list, Paige Buchers, man. Connecticut basketball. She is the it lady in college sports.
Yes,
I would say she's if there was a draft and she could leave after her freshman year, just like college basketball guys, she would have left and went probably 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Easy.
3 at the worst.
3 at the worst. Yeah. Right. And she's a freshman. Yeah. Won every award. Just a complete beast, man. One of my favorite basketball players in the country. And she's bringing in AZ Fudd, her best friend, who was the number 1 player last year.
Yeah.
So,
Shout out to Gino.
Shout out to Gino. Yeah, for sure. They'll definitely make the USA Olympic team. And, and last but not least, Chet Holmgren, number 1 college basketball recruit in the country. Being at small Gonzaga doesn't matter. Saw last year, it doesn't matter, man. He has a TikTok following, and he is predominantly probably the number 1 pick in the draft next year.
Yeah. Actually, that works out better for him.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I was talking about
it works in his favor to be in that small.
We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. Speaking of, let's talk about the pros, man.
Okay.
Pros and cons of this huge thing that happened on July 1st. We'll kick it off with you, Jeff. What's your number 1 pro that happened? And when I say pro, it's a winner. Something that can catapult this. What's something that's huge? We'll start with you.
I'm going to go a different route with this.
Okay.
This is the payoff for all those kids walking around looking at their phones in high school and middle school, and you're wondering, like, dude, just there's a whole world happening out here, but outside of you, you're not paying attention to it. Right. But now you're building that social media presence, and you're doing those things, and you were trying to tell your mom it could work, and mom didn't believe you, and now mom is noticing that, well, all right, we can get paid from this. And that's what, to me, it's probably one of the biggest pros of this. Is like seeing how the world has changed. And at this point in time, on top of your athletic prowess, can you navigate social media the right way? And if you can, man, sign right up.
Man, that's tough. Yeah. What you got, Weezy?
I think my first pro is the startup before you get to go to pros. I mean, you already get endorsement deals. You already making relationships with bigger companies before you step in the door before you have an agent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, well, instead of your agent telling you, I know this relationship, you can tell your agent, well, I know this guy back in my hometown, where I went to school at. He can get us a deal too.
Yeah.
You can tell your agent that now.
Yeah. Nah, this is the thing, man. That's gonna start young. That's another one of my cons. We'll talk about that. Starting it young, man, that's gonna be a grave mistake. My number 1 is athletes can finally get paid for gaming. I'm excited about this.
True.
I think it's one of my pros. You can add players being drafted during the season for sure, and I think that will come up on Madden 22. No, probably Madden 23, just to make sure that everybody is available on there.
That benefits you.
Nah, I'm saying that's right. And it's my number 1 pro. So we have college football.
You have to create the draft class yourself.
Hey, man,
the draft class will be ready for you.
They will be ready for me, and their likeness will be used. They'll have their face on there already while they're playing college football. Yeah. Yep, it definitely benefits me for sure. That's why it's number one on my book for sure.
Goodness gracious.
What you got, Jeff? What's your second?
The endless possibilities of hopefully we're going to take a retroactive approach to this. Kind of how, I mean, not comparing this to marijuana being legalized, but there are certain cities and certain states where marijuana has become legal and they're retroactively releasing people from prison or expunging records because, weed should be legal or whatever. Sure. So, if you're looking at this, maybe Reggie Bush gets his Heisman back. Maybe the Fab Five in Michigan actually exists now. You know what I mean? So hopefully retroactively we can see some things be corrected.
Sure.
Hey, I'm with Jeff on that. I actually had that on my list because if some lawyers are going to be digging deep.
Yeah.
Hey, let's see if we can underline this one, or let's see if we can go around this rule and get you some money back.
Yeah. No, for sure. It's gonna be tricky again because so many loopholes, and we'll talk about that as well when we go to the cons. My next one is FCS athletes, man. With the right tools, any athlete, you can go anywhere and create some value. Say an FCS running back, let's say the running back at TSU. His name's Starlin, went to Canyon Ridge. He can put time in and build up that audience over 3 or 4 years that a person doesn't have the luxury to build up when you say go to Alabama or Florida or even smaller Memphis where he was originally recruited. So even if, he's from a small school, ran a prediction game, it's like, hey, I'm finna go out here and do this on behalf of Slim and Huskies. It'll be tied to that company. It could be more valuable than a first round pick, man. So certainly more profitable some players to fit themselves big fish in a smaller pond for sure. What you got next, Joe?
Future possibilities. That's my key word for today. So what I mean by that is, as an athlete, of course we all love sports. You get 4 years in college, and that's pretty much it, right? You go into your profession and what you choose. Some kids are going to be student athletes, emphasis on the student. So now this student athlete can make enough money, maybe a couple of endorsement deals to where if he doesn't go professional, he has a cushion now to where when he graduates college, he can still put his family and himself, more importantly, or herself, into a position where they can have a cushion and they're not jumping out after graduating college and not knowing what the heck they want to do. And they have some time.
Yeah.
So this helps.
Sure.
Yeah. My other one is ROI, return on investment for the small businesses. Mm-hmm. So say like, black colleges, say with Hershey Miller. Mm-hmm. Just think if what's the spot on Jefferson was still there.
Knockout Wings.
Knockout Wings is still there. Mm-hmm. They give Hershey some money or whatever. And Hershey after the game says, I'm on my way to Knockout Wings. Mm-hmm. They just made their money back.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tenfold.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money for the stock circulating.
Man, yeah.
And do we got some bread?
Yeah, no, we do.
Yeah, we got I just started thinking. We got some. I didn't start thinking. We're getting a phone right
here. My next is boosters. Now, most of the schools have a huge alumni network.
Yeah.
Operating in big states with lots of media markets, numerous billionaires. Boosters, plenty of cash to burn, man. The starting quarterback, say Nebraska, is the biggest athlete in the entire state.
Yeah.
No question, right? So he'll have a car deal. So what? So do the coaches, but it will be a meteoric rise instead of going to be QB4 at Auburn. You go to Nebraska, you're the man day one.
True.
For sure. So definitely the boosters will find a way to even the odds, per se. You got another one.
This is a personal one.
Yeah.
Watching coaches having to deal with this.
Oh, man.
Coaches are notorious control freaks. We all know this. So now watching the coach having to deal with this, coach, I can't come to practice today. I got to go shoot a commercial. I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry, what? Yeah, right.
Wait, what?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I got to go do this signing deal thing at the card place. What? Yeah. You're watching coaches have to deal with that right now. It's going to be fun. Fun.
What you got, Weezy?
Management with coaches.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to do it.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine you leaving practice, after the gym closes, and you see your coach getting a Corvette, and you getting a Corvette too?
Yeah. Oh, we're going to talk about that. It's going to be tough. Because college football, that is ran a different way. It's a dictatorship.
Yeah.
College sports, period.
Yes, sir.
Even in the odds,
definitely
for sure.
In big football school, man.
Oh, my God. Yeah. My next one is competitive balance. The game is more competitive. It was getting that way. You saw some players going to smaller schools. Upsets became a little bit more frequent, but it's better football to watch, man. it's a risky move. Do I want to take my chances playing at Clemson, or I want to be the man in South Carolina, man? The competitive balance, knowing that you can get the same amount of money if you go to a smaller school. And I say smaller, I say, just not your Clemson and your Power 5, like the same 10 teams that's up for every college football playoff. Man, some people are just going to go and take care of their family, man, and that's the best way to do it with competitive balance, for sure.
But just think about what you said with that competitive balance. Mm-hmm. Okay, you said like Arch Manning, Peyton Manning. I mean,
most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Say, you know what? What if I just go to USC and my dad knows somebody at some big tech company that can get me a $20 million deal as a freshman? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, it's going to happen. I'm telling you, you're going to see these top five stars. They're not going to college anymore. I mean, they're not going pro early, especially with these basketball guys.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it.
They're not doing that. They're going to go and figure out a way, for sure. I have one more. You guys have any more?
Go ahead.
The ladies that have been struggling to not take advantage of their looks. Now, let's just keep it real.
Tread lightly.
I
know what you're saying.
Did you see what I'm saying?
I know where you're going. I'm going to let you finish
There are
this.
some beautiful athletes that when we were in college that weren't able to take advantage of their looks per se. They were just there to play sports and not capitalize off of. We can talk about the Gonzalez twins. That's the reason that they left college sports, is to monetize themselves and bring in some income, because they should be able to. Yeah. Now they have that chance, and I think it's awesome. And guys as well.
Exactly.
Guys as well, for sure. It works both ways, for sure. But I think a lot of the women, per se, were looked at a little different because they wanted to leave to pursue modeling or pursue appearances and things of that nature. And now they have the chance to do that while still playing the sport that they love. Yeah, for sure. Let's move on to the cons. You got one more? Okay, go ahead.
Before you say that, Weezy, that's high level partner right there. Because you was on on the thin ice yourself. You put yourself on thin ice and made it to the other side.
If that was top of the dome, we need to get you a booth. If that was top of the dome, we need to get you a booth.
That was it. I was afraid. I was afraid for you.
I'm gonna tell you what else is a pro right now. Nicknames. Nicknames are extremely important right now.
It's true.
Yep.
Nicknames are straight like that. You can put that on a shirt, and especially you're good. What about this is a sleeper. Your boy Big Cinco from Clemson, the quarterback.
Okay. Yeah.
You can't say his name to begin with.
Yes, you can lightly.
Yeah, I can't say that, but you can say Big Cinco.
You can say Big Cinco. Or Kool-Aid, the cornerback at Alabama.
Yeah.
Or just picture Money Manziel. If he had Money Manziel,
let's talk about these cons, man. Let's get to these cons, man. You can kick it off, Jeff.
My con is I hope there are steps in place to help these kids. Yeah. This could go bad within 3 months. This could go bad within 3 months.
Jeff?
Like, and there's a lot of levels that can go bad. Financially, you can be broke again. And you can also develop issues, develop problems. Like, this could go bad in 3 months.
Man, less than that.
This 18-year-old kid
with $20,000
cash in his account right now.
I remember seeing people at school when they would get their refund check and go crazy. Can you imagine with a sponsorship?
Go crazy with that $1,500 refund check. Crazy, man. But $20,000 to the good.
Come on, man. $20,000 even. Man, what you got?
And you the quarterback?
And you QB1. And you come from small Russellville, Kentucky. And you come into a big city and you got a dub to blow
and a car.
What you got? My con is I'm gonna say that one for I'm gonna say that one for last. My next con, my next con is these people these coaches, these old school coaches. Oh, get off social media. I don't want you to see them. I don't want you on social media right now. Yeah, is this how I get my money, coach?
Yeah, no,
this is how I get my money. Mm-hmm. How you gonna handle that,
man? Nah, for sure. And I'm gonna piggyback off Jeff. You gotta pay attention to this fine print, man.
Yeah,
there will be scammers. That's just the way it is. It's people that scamming prior to this being passed on kids that are just going to a school. So you imagine a handler or an AAU coach or a 7-on-7 coach, they were scamming then. Can you imagine what these cats are going to do now? Man, athletes have to make sure that they're not signing up for 360 deals like these rappers. It's going to happen. Yeah. It will be in deals. Hey, you sign this, you're locked in until you're 30.
Yeah.
Just like Zion, no disrespect, but Zion signed one of those deals not knowingly, and he almost bought the whole Carter down. Hey, Coach K went in, I'm dipping. Because he had signed early, and it's like, nah, you gotta honor those stuff that you're signing. So please have a team. Any athlete that's listening to this, please have a team look over those deals, man, because you don't know what you're signing. We've seen it happen to all of these rappers. They sign these terrible deals, and they're stuck, and they don't make any money. And
are you saying they sign agents?
Well, you can sign with agent.
Yeah,
you
can. DJ just signed today.
You can sign with.
He signed an agent today.
Who did?
Big Cinco.
DJ Ukulele?
Yeah.
Big Cinco. I'm giving me a Big Cinco shirt.
I bet you are. Yeah, for sure. You got to watch it.
He signed for an agent as of today.
Okay.
First person.
So I know we all want to talk about the coaches, Jeff. Let's talk about it.
Oh, do you want to go coaches? 'Cause I had another.
Okay, go ahead.
The G League, leagues like that were enticing kids to play and not go to school. They take a hit right here with this. Like, they take a hit because your star, your biggest thing that made you cool is like, I can still go to college. And Jay, you and I talked about this at length on the show.
Come on.
Those 4 to 5 years with you in college, so just picture 1 year as a D1 recruit. Oh my God.
How many years eligibility you got left, Jay?
I ain't got none, but I can find some.
But if I had some left,
man,
I got about 2 left.
Listen to me.
And my left hand looking good right now. You hear me?
Man, boy, you better find it.
That's the best time of your life, young man.
Yeah,
enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
Or young lady.
Or young lady.
Have fun.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. I'm talking about these coaches, man.
Okay.
They lose the power, man.
They do.
Hey, man, it's a plantation. Let's keep it real. It's a plantation in these college athletes. And, man, all college sports have coaches always had the power. That will be gone, man, in the next couple of years.
Yeah.
That's what makes the NBA so dope, man. A role player has more power than some of these coaches, man, in the NBA. Yeah. Just think about it. Pat Bev can put himself in the situation. He's a role player, dog.
At best.
I seen Kyle Kuzma get into a situation where, like coaches were like, I don't like him. And they got rid of the coach. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Yeah. It's going to be that way, man. Power to the players, for sure.
Like, these coaches are now NBA coaches, but they're coaching a bunch of rookies.
Now they coaching a bunch of 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds just going to make mistakes, man.
All it's going to take is one of those players to get it on social media, man. Don't come here, Coach Saban won't let you get no money.
And you know that. And that's going to happen. That's going to happen. Hey, you don't go down to Florida, man. Coach Mullen ain't letting you get no money like that. You can only sign one deal.
Yeah.
And it's one deal every year. Yeah. And the next year you might get 2. But, man, coming down there as a freshman, we go play at, where can we go? We go play at Florida State.
Hey, listen, do whatever you want to do.
Do whatever the hell you want to. That's going to be a competitive balance situation, and that's going to get people to come there. Yeah. Man, it's tough. Another con.
The homies.
Family,
man.
The
homies.
It drives people crazy, man.
This has the potential to be a reverse of the 90s when pro athletes were starting to get money, like that big money that first time, and you would see them make a lot of bad decisions when in turn with the homies. Your 18-year-old homies. Everybody's 18.
Jeff, when you were 18 years old, do you have the same friends as you was 18?
Fortunately, I do for the most part.
That
is a rarity.
That is a rarity. That is a rarity, bro.
Rarity.
I'm telling you, you still got your same friends as you was 18?
Nah. 1 maybe.
I still talk to all my friends when I was 18, but as far as day to day, they ain't the same dudes I'm with day to day.
That's what I'm saying. So if you picture your 18-year-old homeboys, when you got that, we just gonna use that arbitrary $25K in the bank again.
Come on, man. Can you imagine my 18-year-old friends when I'm 18 and I got $25K?
Not even that. I mean, let's peel back a layer. Like,
shout out to Graham Central Station.
Graham Central Station, wow.
Palladium.
Lucy Blue.
Let's peel back a layer.
The mix factor.
The mix factor. All right, go ahead, Weed.
Look, we've seen parents and kids go crazy because they only got so many tickets to give away.
Oh.
What if you got bread now? I ain't going to that game. You don't give me no money.
Man,
It's coming.
Man, these parents Please, man. I just this Jeff, this ain't gonna end good. My next con is recruiting, man. Over the past 10 years, Alabama signed Rivals #1 recruiting class 7 times, bro. Yeah. 7 times, dog. Yeah. Georgia got the other 3. Ohio State's gone top 5 8 times. Those are the people that historically are in the college football playoffs. Mm-hmm. The gap between those elite teams and everybody else, say Florida State, man, I think that gap's getting a little closer now. We're going to get into a situation where we're able to get some of those players because we're going to do something a little different compared to those guys at the top, man. So recruiting would definitely be different, per se. If you look back at this for the next 10 years, I guarantee Alabama won't have the #1 recruiting class 7 of those years.
Unless they get creative.
And you know Nick going to find a way.
Nick going to come in there electric sliding with a bag of money.
Big bag. All the sponsorships. I seen, and that's the thing too. Coach is going to have to adapt. We saw Coach K recruiting, Duke players. Yeah. And then he realized, I can't compete. I got to go get these one and done.
Go get Zion and RJ.
Come on, man. Yeah, not for sure. Another con for anybody.
I've said what I'm good with mine.
Listen, this is the last one for me. Former players, man.
Okay.
Reggie Bush would have made and they calculated this, $4 million to $6 million annually with these new rules.
How much?
$4.5 million to $6.8 million annually. If you was playing college football right now.
As good as they were must see TV every Saturday.
Yeah. The only team in town. Wasn't no pro team there.
Yep. And you got to think about that. They took away his Heisman for $300,000.
A lot of bread though.
$300,000 a lot though. But it's time to get that man back his trophy. They said that they're not going to give him back. But him, Johnny Manziel, Cam Newton, Tim Tebow, Jameis Winston, Jalen Ramsey. The list goes on.
Colt McCoy.
Dude, Colt McCoy would have got a bag.
He would have got a big milk bag. Milk bag.
Yeah. In Texas?
In Texas.
Yeah,
he wouldn't have to go pro. Vince Young.
Marcus Mariota. RG3.
Oh, man.
Dude. All of these guys, man, that is a con.
Oh, my God.
That sucks for those guys, man.
Think about that. Marcus Mariota, he has, what's the owner of Nike?
Oh, Phil Knight.
He has his number.
Sure. They made him shoes just for him, dog. He's a legend in Eugene. A legend. Yeah. Zion just missed it.
Zion in college.
Okay. Yeah. Peep this. Person like Greg Oden that didn't get to capitalize
That's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Off of that money.
Yeah.
He would have made crazy bucks for 1 year.
And would have been okay. And you know what I'm saying? Like you have an opportunity to be okay.
Adam Morrison,
4-year player.
Come on, man. Yeah. John Morant last.
JJ.
Come on.
JJ.
The list goes on to see how lucrative those deals would have been.
Skylar Diggins.
What about John Wall now? That was in
Skylar Diggins.
What's the meteoric rise of Skylar Diggins compared to her freshman year to her senior year at Notre Dame?
Wayne wore that jersey.
It was over with. It was over with, man.
I would have bought the jersey.
Power to the players, man. Power to the players. I still need that jersey.
Hit up.
Yeah.
You got a number?
Didn't need that jersey.
I definitely still need that jersey.
You got a number? Hit up.
So what we're here to talk about.
That was hard. He knew that twice. You hear me? That was hard. He knew that twice.
Manscaped has a ball tone, guys. Okay. What this does, it's made with sulfates, parabens, or dyes. It's gentle on skin. It's very gentle.
Mm-hmm. It's got to be gentle.
Yeah, for sure. You know what it's for?
What's it for?
Says, and I quote, for any time, pick me up. Sprit your goods once or twice, man.
Ooh.
Just pick up. So this is a perfect time to use it. A little hot day. Mm-hmm. And you need a little pick me up. Man. Spray the world.
Spray the world.
Spray the world, dog. Yeah, nah, for sure. I'm scared of it though. But Manscaped is here.
It's here.
Ball toner. Tone those balls.
Tone those balls.
You gotta tone them.
Gotta tone them.
You know why? Because your balls will thank you.
Balls will thank you.
Sure. Okay. They've been thanked.
Yeah.
Keep them ready.
Yeah, for sure. What'd you say, man?
Keep them ready.
They always take it too far.
That's
keep ready.
So you got to get ready.
Wait, all right. What are you keeping it ready for?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You gonna go there?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Nah,
He ain't gonna give me like that.
No. What you keeping
I already got no
ready for?
vacation time. You trying to get me fined? I already got no vacation
What you keeping
time.
ready for?
Nope.
I'm just saying.
You
What are you spraying it
You
for?
gonna hit Scott Diggins up? You gonna hit Scott Diggins up?
Okay, let's do it then. All right, no.
Chill, bro.
No, okay,
Chill.
Right. What would you use first? The ball deodorant or the toner?
Probably the toner. Probably the toner.
Man, you better
I
know.
get out the shower.
Yeah,
You feel me? Go to sleep.
Yeah, go to sleep.
I can't believe I said that.
Hey man, use code FSP20, man. Get 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. Manscaped is the best in men's below the waist grooming, man.
This is for entertainment purposes only.
You
better clean it up.
You see, your balls will definitely thank you, man. Power to the players. Congratulations to any athlete that's currently playing college football, college basketball.
College period.
If you're playing baseball, whatever, take advantage of this. Yeah. But again, read that fine print for sure.
Please. People are not who they say they are.
Nah, for sure. Yeah, in life.
Yeah.
Watch out for the bartenders.
It's going to be some hard lessons learned.
Ooh,
Lord. It's going to be some hard lessons learned.
That's true.
And listen, Tyler Hero, you learning a hard lesson right now. Yeah. That's all right. Hey, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
That's a award recipient next week for sure. Tweet us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page. On the iTunes page, please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
That the revolution will be podcasted. Weezy.
Everything paid for, baby.
Jeff.
If you know y'all getting bored, dealing with him.
I know you miss my loving, my thug loving. Yeah.
Camera's always on.
Damn right it is. You're damn right. All we need is a stage.
All we need is a stage, dog.
That's all we need is a stage. Cameraman, we are out.
Listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcast. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The revolution will be podcasted.